Hey guys, I'm Jenna, also known as Ayala13. Today I'm going to show you how I painted Tamamo no May from Ninja All-Stars. I started with a white undercoat. I base coated her hair, ears and tail with a mix of pallid witch flesh and Rakarth flesh. Then I painted the base and smoke clouds with Dawnstone. I washed the base with Nuln oil, and then when it was dry brushed it with Dawnstone, and then white. I painted the edge of the base with black. For the skin and insides of her ears, I go back to the same mix I used for her hair, adding Rin flesh to the mix. I filled in her eyes with black, and then painted the sclera with a mix of white and cream. I block in the irises with black, then leaving an outline, paint the irises green. I paint the pupil black, and then the reflection dots in white. I painted her dress with a mix of Emperor's Children and Warlock purple. Then I highlighted the dress with Emperor's Children, mixing in white for the final highlight. I decide to add a little freehand design. I painted some squiggly lines in green and highlight with a lighter green. I don't need to be too neat because I can paint over the dodgy bits later. Now I paint some blobs in Warlock purple and light grey. Then I mixed in white with both of these colours and painted dots inside of the blobs. The fabric actually has a pattern sculpted onto it, and my original idea was to paint over this with gold, but I ended up liking it as it is. I painted the bows in her hair with Warlock purple and highlighted by mixing in white. I painted her tongue with a mix of Doombull brown and Rin flesh, mixing in more Rin flesh for the highlights. She has some sort of wrapping around her wrists. I painted this with Rakarth flesh, mixing in white to highlight. I mixed up the original skin mixture and added some white to highlight it. I fixed up the smudges in the smoke and highlighted it by mixing Dawnstone with white, adding white for successive highlights. Finally, I highlighted her hair and tail with pallid witch flesh, mixing in white for the final highlight. And here's the finished model. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'll see ya.